And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Here we are again. It's May 9, just about 7 o'clock p.m. And I got a good show lined up. At the end of this, actually, more near like the middle of the show to the end, we're going to have the Hulk hotline. So let me get the ringer up. Okay, phone's all ready. What you can do is later when I say call in, I'll give you the phone number. And if you have a question or a comment, you like the channel, or what made you want to watch the channel, just whatever. It doesn't have to be all this amazing fucking phone conversation. Just a hello is fine, or hey, thanks for doing a show on such and such. It helped me, or I don't know, just something kind of like that would work. I got my fruit and veggie powder. I gotta take that twice a day. Make sure I get my vitamins and minerals. All right, let's see what's first today. Up, Crypto Hulk was first. Then it was Not a Zip. Not a Zip wants to know, why is there such a lack of information on quant? Same thing with XRP Fund 2. There's almost like no information. You cannot, there is none. It's not like there's none. They scrubbed it down, except for that one court paper that I still have. Other than that, we don't know who's in XRP Fund 2. None of this stuff, it's all secret. Okay, I'm not getting into it anymore, but I think we all know who has that ability to scrub the whole damn internet. Got it. Let's see. Got some people comment. Crypto She-Hulk's here. MKP. Henry Brown. What the hell does Henry Brown got to say today? I noticed people copying you more. I guess Crypto Hulk is like a father figure to them. LOL, back in the 80s, 90s, you would get laughed at for biting. Biting. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Fighting? I guess it's saying biting. Let's see. Stephen Morris, thanks for your donation. Hulk is going to be like Mike Jones, giving out that number. Crypto Hulk Jones. Who? No, I just wanted to be able to connect with the fans better. Some people are uncomfortable. I got to put you on speakerphone. That's just what I got to do. But it's just something I thought, if somebody wants to ask Crypto Hulk a question or have your 5 minutes of fame or some shit like that, then fine, All right. Just the tip. Let's see. Mr. We got Rusty Plunkett. Thanks for that donation there, Rusty Plunkett. Appreciate that. That was a dope show, Hulk said. Ripple Rich God 589. Thanks, Hulk, for pushing me to get the hardware wallets. I've been pushing you guys for 3 years. I was pushing wallets before anybody. Yes, the other channels were selling them. There's a difference between getting people to use them and then just mentioning them as your sponsor. That's why on these other channels that didn't really convince you to get a hardware wallet, they're not getting their flair. They fucked up. It's all on exchanges, and they will never get that shit. El Salvador's president's name is Bukele. I know, it's why I call him ukulele, all right? Not ukulele. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I had no idea. I had no fucking idea. I thought it was really ukulele. Shit. Citrus, thanks for the donation. Let's go on. What we got going on here? Let me show you. There's some good articles here. Let's see that one. I want to start with Brazil. Brasil. Voy a empezar con Brasil. aquí en este programa. ¿Comprendes? ¿Comprenden? I'm going to do a copy and then a paste. Hold on there, buddy. Quit jumping to conclusions there. Okay. This is fucking massive. This is what, okay, look, I'm trying to like take a whole bunch before my head explodes. And wait, we got to hear from you know who.
I don't frankly have time for total political correctness, and this country doesn't have time either.
Okay, thanks, Donald. What I'm going over is the future of finance. What I'm going to go over is going to transform the entire world. What I'm about to go over, I'm showing you how real world use case takes over. What I'm about to show you is how everything is getting set up for the Cambrian explosion that's going to happen with crypto. It's going to go, XRP will go from 46 cents to bam, $5,000. Just like that. Maybe like 1,000, maybe 5. If I appear a little sweaty, out of breath, or incessantly drinking water, I got out of the dry sauna and it's 70 degrees in here, but feels like 75. I usually like it 67. This is what's going on. This is massive. All right. So to the new people, I need you to listen instead of quit talking about dumb shit. What is going on is the tokenization of the globe. Okay. This is massive, what you need to understand. In order for crypto, see, whatever you do if you're new, don't fucking ask me, but why is the price so low, Crypto Hulk? That's like, I'm just gonna let you know. I'm not calling you dumb, but that's the fucking dumbest shit you can ask, okay? Because that shows you know nothing at all. What I want you to do is watch my program if you're new, and I will teach you everything you need to know, okay? I'm not saying I'll teach you everything. I said I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. The other shit you don't need to know. If I don't teach it, you don't need to know it. Okay? Or at least not right now. When we get to another stage when we can break 45 cents and shit, and XRP is maybe at 5 or 10 bucks, then maybe we'll have a different discussion. Or when XRP hits 1,000 bucks, then we can have that next level conversation. Visa, Ripple partner, and XDC partner and XL, they're all mixed in. All the shit's mixed in. Visa. Visa's Brazilian CBDC solution targets tokenized farm contracts. Crypto Hulk, what is this? This is fucking massive. Now, they're just starting. I mean, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but I mean, fuck. We might not be rich for a year or two. And I know I just lost half the audience. It depends on how fast they do this. What's going on right now? In April last month, like we're talking just last month. Remember, we've got to spread this out throughout the whole world now to get top price. We don't have to have the whole world doing this like right now to break 50 bucks XRP. We got to have a lot of countries. Here's what's going on. In April, Visa presented its solution for the Banco Central do Brasil. They don't even know how to type. Fucking fuckers. Central bank digital currency competition. The real, that's the money of Brazil, es real, digital lift challenge. They had something called a digital lift challenge. The prototype consists of programmable, oh God, we don't like that word, programmable finance platform for small and medium-sized businesses. Stop. right? With that, we know that Stellar, which is XLM, buy that shit. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not a crypto advisor. So don't do anything I say. If I tell you to buy something, don't fucking do it. If I'm convincing and I try to use proof to get you to buy shit or something, don't fucking buy it. My whole goal is to have to get all your money. I want accredited investors to heavily buy all my sponsors' shit so I can get a percentage of that. For those of you that are not accredited investors, you can go fuck off because I don't care about you. I got sponsors that only care about accredited investors. I need you to buy the gold card fractionized art paintings and show up at every single fucking seminar that I have so we can jump around and look like 3-year-olds at a naked party. Okay. Now, it's what they're doing in Brazil is getting small and medium-sized businesses. Now they're going after the farmers, okay, which allow tokenizing sale contracts into NFTs and auctioning them to global investors. Microsoft is involved in this. Bam, stop right there. Hyperledger is Stellar. So now we're seeing two use cases for Stellar. Next section says Visa's CBDC solution. Small businesses are often bound to local markets when looking for financing options. So I own a farm. In the past, this is all changing. This is all changing. I want you to think global with this. I know we're talking about just a little area. I want you to think about the whole fucking planet because that's where this goes. All right. I'm showing you the future and what's going on right now. I don't care what the court case. I don't care Las Vegas. I don't care none of that fucking dummy ass shit. All right. I'm showing you if you don't got XLM, you need to get that shit. I'm showing you right now. Okay. Small businesses are often bound to local markets. So what this is in Brazil and all around the world, if you're a small farmer and you want a loan, you can only go to like local banks or whatever. What this is going to do is open, let's say you're a farm and you need money to buy fertilizers and shit like that and to hire people and you need to raise money. Guess what the internet's going to do with this crypto shit? It's going to open up the world. I could be in California here, invest in Juan Gomez's peanut farm down in Brazil, where he'll handsomely stuff them with cocaine and ship them back. I'm just kidding, just kidding. That's an idea. So what we got going on here is it's going to open up all these businesses to global trade. Do you see how massive this is? Like, wow. You're going to see countries that used to be super fucking broke because Bank of America, Wells Fargo, whatever, they won't give them a loan down. Juan Gomez can't get a fucking loan in his peanut farm, so he's stuck with little nuts. I mean, a little nut farm, all right? Juan, I'm not trying to clown you, Juan, but but the point is, he's stuck with a little nut farm. Now, with what Visa's doing is they're opening their NFT. He makes a sales contract to some. They put that on an NFT, put that on the blockchain. Now the whole world can buy into Juan's little nut farm, and then he's going to have a big nut farm. Okay? So that's basically what's going on. So what we got in the second paragraph under Visa's CBDC solution. Second paragraph. However, this inaccessibility to traditional loans to little nut farmers can result in lost opportunity. Small businesses like the nut farm are essential contributors to our local economies, such as in Brazil, where they employ over half the population. In Brazil, small businesses make up half the population. They need the ability. Imagine you're in Brazil and you bake cookies that have illicit drugs inside. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, come on, come on, come on, Crypto. Come on, come on. Quit bashing Brazil. But let's say you run a bakery and you make a certain kind of cookie, and if you could have more money, you could make more cookies and have the ability to ship those around the world, make even more money. See where I'm going? But since you can't get any money, you definitely ain't getting any honey, but you're stuck being poor. This is what Visa is going to do is help get these small little businesses to rise up to medium. And their Visa is going to help get the medium-sized businesses to boost up to large. That's what this will do. This will transform the world. And as the blockchain gets bigger and bigger and bigger, we get richer, Richard, and richer. Did you just say Richard? No. Like right now? Uh, next paragraph. Its solutions provides local farmers with more timely access to global capital. Farmers will have access to global capital. Do you see how massive this whole internet thing? I mean, this whole crypto blockchain tokenization. Do you see where this is going? This is why I'm reading this to you, so you can see the future, so you know how are we going to be rich if they just keep tokenizing all these small and medium-sized businesses around the world in Visa's program. That's how this shit gets fucking massive. Okay. That's how Stellar, which is XLM, gets a super high price. The platform is based on the digital real and enables functions such as atomic settlement and offline payments. Offline payments. Wow. That's Ripple right there, buddy. That's Ripple right there, buddy. These features increase efficiency and instant settlement. Whoo-wee. We all know what that is. While CBDCs can provide a secure, stable, and safe settlement currency, the Brazilian central bank, listen, is not planning a retail CBDC. The Brazilian central bank is not planning a retail CBDC. Oh, wow. Instead, the pilots that they're doing right now to commerce shortly will support commercial bank tokens backed by a wholesale CBDC. So you get Banco de Brazil. You get a commercial bank in Brazil, because remember, there's not going to be in Brazil a central bank CBDC. So therefore, the private banks are going to come up with the money, okay, that will be backed by a wholesale, that's XRP there, buddy, a wholesale CBDC. Wholesale CBDCs are bank ran, is Ripple, it's XRP, okay? Let me get some questions here. I'm just about done with the articulo. What do we got here? We got Captain Caveman. Thanks for that donation there, buddy. Nice inspiration from the Trumpster. More time to buy good. Let's see. Beta to alpha. Yes. Oh, man, it's hot. Old MacDonald had a farm. Old MacDonald had a tokenized farm. Hedera Hashcraft might be involved. H bar. Oh yeah. They all work together. Let's see. The mother load. Helio Bob says the mother load. Daniel Regoza, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate it. Daniel's comment is, Hulk, do you know where to get gold and what was your most TYFYS? Huh? Uh, well, I get gold at gold shops. I call them different gold shops and ask them how much they have the 1 ounce Canadian maple. I bought some other ones too, like Golden Eagle and Buffalo and shit. But I mean, I buy them at a gold shop. It's really easy. Um, Now, there's probably only one, two around Sacramento that I would kind of trust. It's a little tricky. Some of these gold shops have shitty ass gold, and I don't know. And then, but it's easy. Just go look up gold shops and go visit some and look at the gold coins and check the prices and stuff. Now, a lot of people use JM bullion. J, like the letter J, and then the letter M for Mary, and then the word bullion. They're online. I ordered one coin from them. It's a little tricky because you got to be at that. Like if it's at your workplace, they'll only deliver it to you. So if you're not at home, like UPS or something shows up, but if you're not there, they take it. So it gets tricky to, if you know you're gonna be at your workplace 9 to 5, then you can have it delivered to your work or whatever. But yeah, just do that. You're stealing my line, meow. You're stealing my line, meow. MKP. Where's Crypto Hulk Jr.? I got him on the kitchen table. He's standing there with his arms up in the air. He's been there for a very long time. And he's very mad he hasn't been in the show. I'm not like very knowledgeable with gold. There's scrap gold and different things. And, I'm not like the expert in it, but I know enough. Look, I just buy the coins, um, silver and gold. But, because and I've really reduced my amount of cash that I keep. So I kind of reduced a lot of my cash and put it into silver. So that and the silver coins I think are like $25 a piece or 28. So as the dollar crashes, I don't have much cash. So I'm not going to get into what percentage I got anymore, but I've greatly reduced my cash and significantly increased my silver and coins. I think they're 1 ounce coins and silver, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. I haven't bought only. Junior's on timeout. Yeah, Junior's on a sabbatical. But what the gold is pure gold, 99.9. So is the gold and the silver 99.9. I mean, you could buy like lesser gold, like in the 50 cent pieces, or like 90% silver. I don't get into all that. Like I just buy the damn silver, the brand new shit. All right, let us continue here. Next section, NFT tokens for enhanced financial inclusion. I'm going to summarize the rest of this. On-chain tradable. Okay, what they're doing is they're putting trading documents and they're putting them on blockchains. Look, everything is being tokenized. That is basically what I'm showing you here. It's in farming. It'll be in livestock. It'll be in art galleries. It'll be everything. All the money. Somebody might own classic cars, like Jay Leno might decide to tokenize half of his car collection, where you can own up to half of Jay Leno's cars. I'm just making up shit. All right. Boeing, they got these. You might be able to buy portions of all the airplanes. Like I don't know. And then as the airplane makes profits, they'll give. Look, what I'm saying, like it's just we're in a whole new world. You know, So that's what I'm showing you here. That's where the money comes. It's not from speculation, from people like, oh, I'm gonna go invest in that. No, it's tokenization. It's using NFTs and then tokenizing it on a blockchain. That's how you get rich. So that's the like adult answer. Talks at the bottom of the article again about Microsoft and all that. Now, why does Brazil come up? Um, we're going to talk about, I'm going to show you something really cool about Brazil. That'll be the last portion. Okay. Like private jet NFT passes, you know. Here we go. What's up with Brazil? Okay. Brazil is the secret. Okay, look. I gotta figure out how to put this. China is basically in Singapore. Look, China's like a lion. And they control all the countries around it. It's like a buffer for China. It's a buffer. But China's right there controlling every move. So even though it looks like Thailand, it looks like Vietnam, it looks like whatever, Singapore, it's China. Okay. And the United States formed a temp agency called Ripple. And it started out in like GitHub chat rooms and all that kind of stuff because the government's trying to save the country. So it started off in like GitHub chat rooms. The government started some kind of agency, I want to say 23 years ago or 25 years ago. I don't know the name of it. And if I did, I'm not telling you. That'll definitely get me shut down and put into a room under a hot light and having me signing non-disclosure agreements that I'll never make videos again. So right now I'm just speculating. So while I was studying all this stuff, let's say investigating, I found out that, and I won't tell you, but our government would use these nerd chat rooms to find brilliant minds. And these are people out there that are chatting away on GitHub in the early days. And the government people would be watching them, especially the cryptographer type people, making codes for fun, coming up with world genius stuff for fun. And the government would snag these people, snatch them up. Okay. They'd go to work for the 3-letter agencies, and their job was to save the world, save the United States. Their job was to put the United States first. Brazil is one of these places where Ripple went first, and Ripple is, when I say Ripple, I mean United States government 3-letter agency. It's the same, it's synonymous, okay? So the temp agency Ripple found this guy named Pablo, not Escobar. Her name is Pablo. What's his fucking name? Let me look. I will look at it later. I don't know. Hold on there, buddy. Rafael. His name, el nombre del, wait, I can't remember my Spanish now. It's been too many years. But what happened is there's this guy named Rafael that our government, aka Ripple, started. Ripple started in Brazil. I'm going to show you the official page here in just a second. It's a page that's on the Ripple website. Now they've scrubbed it up a little bit, but I still got the good stuff. The reason we're hearing so much about Brazil is because in 2014, that's when Ripple went to Brazil. You'll see Ripple acknowledging they went to Brazil in 2022. That's incorrect. You'll see other Ripple website stuff saying that they made it into Brazil in 2019. That's incorrect. The real time when Ripple got into Brazil is 2014, 9 years ago. Brazil is a heavily BRICS nation. The Germans left Germany in World War II, and I'm not going to call them Germans. I'm going to call them N. And I can't say the N word here because it's heavily censored. But the N-A, you know what, that used to go like this or something, or what they do, however they salute, okay? They all went to like Brazil and all that stuff. And a lot of the top, the NZ, yeah. They all went down there. And a lot of the world's power brokers went down there as well. Because you notice, why is Ripple going to Brazil in 2000? Like, what's so big about Brazil? Is because the important people and the NZs from World War II, they escaped and went down to Brazil. And then a lot of the rich people around Europe that were all into Germany and the NZs went there too. Okay. So Ripple sets up shop in Brazil because that's where the world's rich and powerful escape to. Now it's starting to make sense. Brazil's a BRICS nation. You got Russia all in there. I've already shown you how Ripple has it. The Ripple, the company, not an agent like JP Morgan or BNY Mellon. I've shown you, no other channel has done this because I'm watching the other channels. I don't see it. I've shown you how every BRICS nation has been helped specifically by Ripple, not a Ripple partner, by Ripple itself. And these same channels will try to scare you with all this, oh, the BRICS nation, oh, this and all that. My question is to these dumbasses, why the fuck is Ripple going to help all these countries? Now, with the exception of Russia, I had to put this on, turn the volume off. With the exception of Russia, Russia said they're going to use the Ripple platform as the basis for their crypto. I already know because I reported it, and no other channel has, that Master Chain is the name of the Russian crypto. I've already shown you how China had Ripple China and the Ripple gateways and all these things 10 years ago. Ripple Singapore. That's why there's a hub in Singapore. You see, China, they're all mixed in this with the United States. This three-letter agency, I think, has some kind of, there's a relationship, and like China doesn't want it to be shown that they're friendly with this. There's games going on. I don't know all the answers, okay? And I don't want to know all the answers. So when we look at this article here, let's start here. Let me find it. Okay. Here's an article from a year ago. It's an official article, copy paste. All right. I'm just going to go through this article really quick. Ripple unveils crypto on demand liquidity service in Brazil. So what this article is showing us, it's from CoinDesk. If you look, CoinDesk is very reliable. Probably one of the biggest news, crypto news. It says the company, which is Ripple. I read this article a couple of days ago. The company, which is Ripple is teaming up with digital bank TravelX to introduce the product, which is XRP, which will allow transactions between Brazil and Mexico. This is like almost a year ago. This was done. If you look under the picture, second paragraph, it shows right here. Ripple has introduced its crypto on-demand liquidity. That's XRP service in Brazil in partnership with Travelex Bank. It announced Thursday. Okay. Look at the date on this 2022. So we're thinking this. Oh, Ripple just went to Brazil and is using XRP, right? Wrong. Here's where Crypto Hulk comes in. I'm going to show you right on an official Ripple page. I'm going to give you a link and everything. And then just like that, look what we got right here. Ripple officially launches operation in Brazil, 2019. So what is it? Is it 2022? Nope, now it's 2019. Oh, well, that's odd. If you look in the article, second paragraph, Ripple, the global leader in enterprise blockchain solution for cross-border payments, launches operation in Brazil. Really? Because I'm going to show you something else. Damn, Crypto Hulk. You were like really working last night and this afternoon, weren't you? Well, you could say that. Copy and a paste. I'm gonna blow your freaking mind off there, buddy. Let me shorten this up. I'm gonna show you what no other channel's showing you. So first, first, Ripple makes an announcement. CoinDesk reports it. Ripple's in Brazil. Last year they announced it. But they didn't do their homework like Crypto Hulk does homework. I actually found you an official Ripple page showing you 2019. Oh, look at the truth bomb I just dropped right now for all my members. Meet Rafael, who just launched a Ripple gateway in Brazil. This is 2014. Hello, holler if you hear me. So now we've got not 2022, not 2019. Crypto Hulk finds 2014. How you like me now? My answer is, what the fuck is it? It just keeps going back, 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 back. See what I'm saying? No other channel is giving you this cool information. Why? Because I'm cool. That's why. And you're cool, so we should learn cool shit. So what we got here is meet Rafael, who just launched a Ripple gateway in Brazil, 2014. It goes in here to talking. Now, without getting a lot of conspiracy, I think this guy, Raphael, was a plant, some kind of government three-letter agency plant, and they put him in there. The story is Raphael and his friends decided to group up and make a gateway. I'm not buying that. If you read this article, it's bullshit. This story is the dumbest fucking story. Okay. I already went over this article on my show before. Now we're gonna get into some really cool shit. Just when you thought that was some cool stuff, go down to where the it's light blue and it says RIPX, RIPPEX. Click on that right now, and it takes you to a whole new website, which I'll show you the link. I'm gonna copy, paste it. We're just finding out very cool stuff on Crypto Hulk. Gosh, Margaret, it's such a great show. The young man shows everything I need to know. I'm going to invest very well and end up being rich. Salvador Ramirez, thanks for your donation channel there, buddy. Now, what are we looking at here with RipX? Remember I told you about 2014, right? Okay. Now, disclaimer, RipX is closed and archived since February 2018. What they did, everybody, I'm just letting you know. Ripple helped the NZs from World War II that escaped. Moderators, make sure nobody writes that full name out. Okay, that 4-letter word. Make sure nobody writes that fucking word out. United States goes into Brazil to get the NZs caught up on their game. The world's powerful. They get a plant. There's a guy named Raphael, not even his real name. Him and his friends just somehow start a Ripple gateway. If you read the story, about Raphael, you'd be like, this is total bullshit. Okay. The official gateway in Brazil was started in 2014, not 2019, not 2022. And this RipX that these 3 guys started in Brazil just somehow shut down in 2018. But look at the title off to the right. The world's first decentralized exchange. Now, hold on a minute. Now, when I was a little kid, I believed in Santa Claus. But I'm showing you all this. So you mean to tell me, if you read the article about Raphael, this guy first wanted to become a news reporter, then he wanted to be like a shoe shine boy, and then he became a doctor, and then he went to the moon with Elon. I'm making it up, but no, the guy, that's how the story reads. So this guy that goes from job to job or something, he looks into crypto and just finds it super amazing. So him and his friends study it and then start the world's first decentralized exchange. I call bullshit. Okay? You can deposit and withdraw Bitcoins to and from your Ripple account. A Ripple wallet for you to keep your keys in your computer. Are you hearing this? Has any other channel talked about this? No, because they're fucking lame-o. They got these other dumb shit things they're trying to sell you. A Ripple wallet for you to keep your keys in your computer. How about that one? You ever heard that? Nope. You know why I find this stuff? Because you guys deserve the best news, all right? No one's going to do this because you're not paying them $500 a month. I make my show as if you paid me $500 a month, okay? If we scroll down a little bit, you can see all the different features. I'm not going to get into all this stuff now. If you scroll down, you'll see this. Ripple, the future of payments, right there. You scroll down a little more. It talks about RipX was a software wallet gateway. It allowed users to store and trade XRP. Are you hearing me? So don't come at me and say, oh, well, they weren't using XRP or nothing. It allowed users to store and trade XRP on their desktop computers. The RipX gateway was also used to facilitate transactions on the Ripple network. The reason that they closed this down, Ripple never said. Have you ever heard of RipX? No. Have you ever heard of Raphael? No. Have you ever heard on any other channel that Ripple got started in 2014 in Brazil? No. Only on Crypto Hulk channel. That's what I'm talking about. The world's first decentralized exchange started by Raphael and his friends. Are you fucking kidding me? This story is so bullshit. Hoo-wee. Now, I did a YouTube show on this. I'm going to do a copy and a paste. And I'm my own reference. Somebody's calling me back again on the phone. I guess they really want to get a hold of Crypto Hulk. So if you click on that link, you can watch my show that I go over this. I'm not going over it now. I'm going to take phone calls for the next 15 minutes to wrap up the show. That'll put us at a 1-hour program. Let me move the phone over put the microphone. Hopefully, this is not an obscene caller who's breathing heavy. Phone line's open. The phone number is 916-790-4145. Go ahead and call if you want. Ask a question. Say hello. Hey, hey, says Texas Life. Hey, hey. So I'll tell you that you are on a phone and everybody's listening. So if there's any kind of FCC issues or something going on, just know that you're on a phone and everybody can hear. So it's not a private call. Yeah, Captain Caveman, this is not $500 a month. However, here is $4.99. You know, I'm trying to give you a show that's worth $500 a month for whatever you can afford. If you can't afford it, then you don't have to pay. So that's how I am. That's how I get shown information that no other channel has. That's how I find stuff no other channel can find. Is because if you do the right thing, you get rewarded. Especially if you ask, like, the universe, like, hey, I want to help people, show me stuff where I can help people, then that's why I'm able to find this stuff. So there you have it. I love these calls. It's so cool. Go hear the voices of this kick-ass community. Okay, so whoever was calling can call back again. Let me look on my list if I can. Maybe I'll call them. I'm calling them right now. Oh, here we go. So the person that called me is now not picking up. Hotline would be even hotter when Nick is on the show.
The party you are trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave a message.
Well, I tried. Next caller. Captain Caveman says, I appreciate everything that you have done. I just showed you a little satire instead of me buying 1970 legend. Thanks for that donation. Totally appreciate it. MKP, yes, put Nick on the phone. I don't know. Where has Nick been? Oh my God. He's living his life. I don't know. He comes here, I guess there's different times. He's people that got stuff they got to do, man. What's shaking? Crypto fam. Nobody's calling in. Says beta to alpha. What about Veronica Rosario, my moderator from day one? Veronica got on the show about 3 weeks in. Oh wait, oh we got somebody here. Hold on now. Hello, who is this?
Well, hello, Hulk. Who do you think it would be?
I have no idea. The last person I guess would be Crypto She-Hulk, but I have no idea who this would be.
Well, yep, that would be me. Hey, I just wanted to call because I couldn't help it. First and foremost, I appreciate you and all the mods and all the members for everything that we are getting here. I don't think anybody really understands how much you are showing and what the future is going to hold. It's amazing.
There's a tremendous amount that I can deep dive and find that, I mean, I find it fascinating. Just like with tonight, for about 10 minutes, I was going in talking about Brazil. And it's like, I'm showing you I heard somebody say with an iceberg, 10% is above the water, but the other 90% is below, right?
Right.
And with that kind of thinking is how I run the show. So with Brazil, I brought up I got to be careful, can't use the N word and stuff, but it's like these naughty people, these very horrible people left Europe, went to Brazil, set up shop there, have tremendous amounts of power. Why do you think? See, normal people, normal shows have no idea. But why is Brazil doing all the shit? I mean, why is Ripple all up in Brazil for some reason? It's just because there's a reason for that. And I've always wondered, like, why is Brazil so important? And I was able to figure it out because I deep dived it. And it goes back like 10 years that we know of. Now, this is with Ripple. It probably goes way back before we know what Ripple was called. I mean, who knows how far this might go all the way back to like 50, 60 years, you know? So,
Well, you're well prepared and you're very engaging. You're a great teacher. You're a catalyst for so many. I mean, it. I just can't thank you enough. I really can't.
well,
I
yeah.
feel it in my gut. What we're all going to be doing in the future. And that's going to be meeting you, getting on that damn yacht and having some Patron or some, I don't know,
Oh my
lobsters and
God.
whatever else we want.
Yeah, man. It's just, it'll be cool to have a meetup and everybody will be rich. I want everybody to get their health squared away, their kids squared away, their grandmas and everybody, just for everyone to have everything that they need. You know, maybe the people bring kids and the kids are in with the nanny, or they bring their, you'll have enough money to hire a doctor for your kids. So maybe you bring your kids and then they hang out in the kids' room with whatever it is. I want people's lives to be changed. And I'm trying to give you tools to see everything that's going on so you don't get all scared for no reason. And because I'm showing you the history of where this came from, how everything came about. I'm showing you all these connections that are 90% below the water. And that's what I do, to where I can have everybody very well prepared. It's not just about knowing what's on the daily news. It's like I liked studying history in high school. I loved history class. So that's kind of like what I do is I investigate history to learn the meaning of things and how did this happen? Where did Ripple
Yeah.
come from? Who is Ripple? What's really going on? You know, that's how I am, you know? Like I never was
Yep.
like what's that entertainment tonight, you know? Like that what's going on in Hollywood? I don't give a fuck what the Kardashians eat for dinner.
Nope, me neither.
I'd always I might have another call. But
Yeah, and talking about everything, I'm well up in age, health wise. Yeah, I could use prayers for like doctors and things that I need. I want to thank you. I got my macro greens, my miracle reds, and
Oh, yeah.
I got my little freebie chocolate things. And I'm like, hey, I can do this. And they even have them for your pets. I'm like, wow, are you kidding?
Free
My
pets.
service animal, she is a beautiful Staffordshire, and she's gonna get it next. So I'm hopefully everybody's story is different and everybody's on here for a different reason. Oh, it's like we're trying to do better for us and our families and generations down the road. I'm creating the shade. I'm putting the tree in and creating the shade I'll never sit under. But amen. Thank you for you and the show and everyone else. And I'll end this call on God bless and keep it up.
Okay, Crypto She-Hulk, thank you very much.
Over and out, 10-4. Back on the job.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye.
All right. While I was talking to one of the moderators, who's also like, they each have a part in the show. They each give what they feel is important of what their skills are. We got 1970 legend, drops a red one. Whoo-wee. Thank you very much for that. Here is for our first bottle of champagne on the Hulk XRP yacht. She-Hulk gets the first glass. It's very nice. Stephen Morris, call back again. Well, I was talking to Crypto She-Hulk. Stephen Morris called. Or I could call him. Let's see. I'll hit the history button there. Oh, guess what?
Hi, leave a message.
Oh, come on, man. Steven's not available right now. If you could leave your name and number. But yes, very, very cool. Really appreciate that. 1970 legend. Must be new. I don't remember if I recognize that name. But not necessarily. It could have been there. Just never. A lot of people just listen to the show and learn, you know. Major Pain says this is the first time I got not notification and I could type in the chat, so I had to restart YT. Now, what some people do is they get a new email, they get a prepaid card, and they use like their friends, or you could use like a Google Voice phone number to verify. So it's just a little trick to get around the YT commie censorship. Let's see what else we got here, buddy. I got a number. I don't know if it's the number, says Melissa G. Oh, another moderator. And moderator. So we got Veronica Rosario. If you're available, you could call. Like I said, Veronica's been there. Oh, well, hold on. We got somebody named Jeffrey. Hello.
Oh, how's it going, man? This is Sean Nassif. I'm actually the husband of Melissa, one of your admins and moderators on here.
Oh.
Right here, Seth.
Okay. All right then.
No, just wanted to call in, say hello, and want to say that I'm a fan. I'm here. I listen to you almost as much maybe as Mel does. I'm still learning a lot about this, whether you're in the background of the house or the forefront of the house or in the car. We hear you all the time. And sometimes even I have the luxury of falling asleep to your YouTube channel at night while my wife watches. So obviously, it's funny. I get to listen and take all this in. And just want to say big fan, man. And I love the passion and work you do. And this is great stuff. So just keep it up. And I love the learning. So it's cool.
Okay, so you've been kind of listening and learning from the program for about how long? 3, 6, 9 months, a year, year and a half?
No, I want to say, man, over a year. Yeah, I mean, 2021 maybe.
Over a year.
When you
Okay.
I started. Yeah, you were before me. That's when I started taking notice.
Okay. Do you listen to other channels? And if so, what's the difference between the channels or something? Like, what do you kind of notice?
No, that's not true. I know nothing about it. So
Okay.
Mel Guy's been serious about it for a long time, and I just know I know nothing. I have a lot of friends from New York City and up that way that work on Wall Street, and these are people that I kind of always spoken to about investments and different business opportunities. And whenever I try to run things by them as far as what do they know, they never can really give me any kind of info on it. It's almost like still a new thing even for them. So being a millennial and seeing how the world is turning and things are changing, especially with the climate of politics and the way things are going that way too. Mel got me to actually invest in some, and it was funny. She almost it wasn't an ultimatum, but it kind of felt like for the peace to continue in the household, I kind of had to do this. So,
but I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what is that most of my career has been in like law enforcement, office of the courts, corrections, on and on. So I've had a very fact-based career. No kind of messing around, or just straight to the point facts, right? So, and I've done my fair share of investigatory work and stuff. And when COVID first hit, I started studying this, and then I just like dove into it. And what I do on my show, I mean, you watch it and stuff, I'll present an article with facts, And if I have an opinion or something, I'll tell you. But what we got going on here is a massive transformation in the world. Now,
Mhm.
when you first start, like, it's hard to talk to people about this because it's so huge that you're gonna scare people away because they're gonna think you're some kind of weirdo. But what we got going is every day I teach this program, I discover more facts and more facts and more facts to the point where people who have really watched the show closely and stuff, it's just like they have no doubt. Now,
Mhm.
with myself, but here's the thing, we can only invest, but we can afford to lose. All right.
Mhm.
So I don't put any more in, like whatever my limit was, thousands wise, then that's it. And the reason is because just in case, let's say all this, a Martian comes down and destroys all the crypto, like some Martian somewhere. I'm
Right.
not going to lose I'm not mortgaging my house, pulling out 150,000 in equity to buy all this XR. I'm not doing that shit. So
Mhm.
I've taught people on the show what do I realistically think XRP will be worth, and that's based on some different things like what some of the like David Schwartz have said. He says let's start at 1,000 or 10,000 bucks, whatever. But it's like you've got to know what's good crypto and what's not. What's the purpose? What's the use case? Who's involved in it? Who's using it now? There's all these things. How will it change the world? I just got done reading about Brazil earlier and how they're using Microsoft is with Brazil, and I know Microsoft's a stellar partner. So whatever I'm reading is like fact based. It doesn't guarantee that I'm going to be rich, but it's sure looking that way. And the rest of with you guys. So what I would say is you're investing your time into listening to this show. The moderator is listening. Melissa's listening. And it's like, all I've been doing is teaching for 3 years. Now, maybe something weird happens. Like I said, I don't know. But every damn day, I make a video. It's based on facts, not my opinion. I have a feeling this will. No, I don't do feelings. I don't do opinions, whatever. Now, if I do, I will tell everybody. If I believe this will happen, doesn't mean that it will. That's my belief. So, what I want you to do, don't acknowledge anything, whatever. Just get a certain amount of crypto you can afford to lose. If everything were to go bad, only buy what you can live with. You're not going to be mad at somebody for the rest of your life. Oh fuck, man! I put in 200,000 bucks and I lost that shit. No, just put in what you can afford to lose.
Sure.
Because I believe some of these cryptos are going to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 bucks a piece. So you don't need to have like 300,000 XRP. That's not fucking necessary. I show people with 5,000 XRP. If you got 5,000 XRP, you probably one day you're gonna have 50 million bucks. Depends on how much it goes up. So I mean, but let's say it never goes up, something happens, whatever. How much can you afford to lose? That's one, and then buy silver and gold. That's what I've been doing. So you get some of these
That's what I
people.
do. I have gold. I probably have almost 2 kilos gold. So
Okay, well, don't be telling people what you're doing now. I got probably 50. Actually, I got probably 50 kilos of gold here. Yeah, just kidding.
All right.
Or am I?
Just kidding.
Just kidding. I don't have 100 pounds of gold, but so look into silver and gold, and that's kind of because some people are like, oh, I want to I'm gonna get as much crypto as I can, and da da da. I'm like, well, how much silver you got? Well, I got none. Well, how much gold you got? Nothing. Really? So if somebody comes out with a quantum computer and hits up every fucking wallet, like this is a possibility. That's why I've only invested so much. Because what if somebody comes out with these supercomputer thing and just wipes out every fucking wallet on the planet? What is your game plan? Because you mortgaged your house, you sold everything to get the crypto. Now it's all gone.
Yeah.
That's not going to be me. That's why I got gold and silver. So.
Yeah, I guess it's like anything, where you got to kind of I guess diversify and yeah, all my eggs in one basket and and then I guess continue to do the research. So and I think that's why this show is real valuable. So I can appreciate that from you. So
Right on.
all
Okay.
right.
Thanks for that.
Of course, man. Thank you, and I'll be continue to be listening in, and just thank you, and
That's all. I just wanted him to call and say what's up.
Hey, you gotta force that sucker to get some of it,
Oh, I made him invest. He got it. We've already accumulated everything that we need, so
Cool.
minus the gold and stuff. Still working on that, but
All right then. Thank you for calling in.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Hope.
All righty, too. Bye.
Bye.
This will be my last call. Hello. Hello? Hold on. This will be the last call. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi. This is Crypto Hulk.
Oh my God, this is MJ, little old lady.
What's your screen
Hello?
what's your screen name on the show?
MJ, little old lady.
Oh, got it. Yes. Well, now you're actually on about the second time I've been on this phone. This is the second show that I really had people talk on. Welcome to the channel. You've been around a while, at least a couple of years, somewhere around there.
Almost since the beginning. It took me forever to figure out how to make donations, which mine aren't very big, but oh my God, I watch you every day. We all love you so much, and
Wow.
I don't even have words to say how much we appreciate what you're doing for all of us. I can't wait until, we can all get together and meet each other, meet Veronica, all the people I see every day on the show. So many times you'll read an article and my dummy old brain does not get it. And then, like the true teacher you are, you stop and you explain it in dummy terms, and I get it. And I am just so grateful for you. We all are, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'm just so grateful for you. We all are. You're the bomb, Crypto Hulk.
Wow. I take pride in this. I really do. I work very hard. I work on this channel just like I used to when I held positions at the state Supreme Court and stuff. I find this job very serious because people's lives are going to get seriously wrecked if they don't have my information.
Yeah.
They will be completely destroyed in this new financial system. So I'm showing you all how to get ahead, be prepared, because it's going to happen, right?
I know. And when it does, when I look and I see I have all this money, I'm going to call you and say, okay, now what do I do? Where do I go?
Well, I'll have a show probably on what to do after we get rich. And I will find different lawyers, financial planners, and these kinds of things. I'll work with different people. Then I'll start having like a convention where maybe 100 of us will meet somewhere. And it won't be all this stupid kind of whatever stuff going on in these conventions now. It'll be, we're now rich. How do we protect ourselves? Where do we live? Where do we have tax shelters? What countries do we buy citizenship? On and on and on. These will be kind of like life classes taught by professionals and maybe government leaders and this and that, ex-government leaders, and help us navigate through being rich, So right now I don't get into all that kind of stuff because we're at 44 cents with XRP. We're just trying to get prepared. Now's the time to buy and hold and be prepared. Then when everything busts, it's going to get bad. That's where your gold and silver comes in to help. And then the money thing switches over at some point, and that's when we're all super rich. And then we got to be careful we don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's going to happen to some of these guys and gals go out there and do crazy stuff and then end up just, it's not going to be a good, they're going to tell everybody, they're going to be having $100 million and showing everybody, and then someone's going to like kidnap them and shit. I mean, these are very real things.
Yeah.
And that's why if I ever have like a, Crypto Hulk We're Rich party, oh, there's going to be security all over the place at the hotel, escorting us all around. And just, that's how I'm doing this thing. So everyone's going to have a background check done and all kinds of stuff. And if you don't want it, then don't fucking show up. But that's because I got to ensure that nobody has any kind of issue.
Yeah.
And that it's a secure environment. And this is how I used to do my past jobs. I used to work in areas where I'd have to secure. I mean, I used to work for a major hotel corporation where I'd have state senators come into my hotel, basketball players, coaches of basketball. Like, I'd have to provide security for people in the hotel. So I'm kind of familiar with this stuff, but I'm not going to be doing the work. I'm going to hire somebody else to do it. But I'd have to do background. I'd have to do investigations on the hotel that were sometimes going to cost the hotel maybe $10 million if they lost. I'd have to do the background investigations to protect the hotel. So
I remember you talking about that in one of your videos.
Yeah, and I was ready to go to the number 2. Actually, I worked for Hilton, and I was going to be going to the number 1 Hilton in the world to be the number 2 guy there. And I walked away from it for a certain reason, my little daughter. And sometimes we make our decisions. I would have been fabulously wealthy, but I probably would have not been a dad. So I made my choice with my career and stuff. So anyhow, I appreciate your call.
Well, we love you and can't wait till we're all together blowing down some whiskeys.
I heard that. Absolutely.
All right. We love you. Have a good night.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
That'll do it for today. I got to put the phone on mute, which I did. It's going to go to voicemail. I'm not going to answer voicemails, so I just thought I'd let you know. I got the Hulk hotline here because it's cool to meet and greet different people. Because most of the time, I'm just the one leading the show. I can't hear you guys. So this is what I wanted to add to the channel to bring it more depth and more meaning, so I can connect with you guys better. You can understand me a little more different as well, maybe. Helio Bob. Well, hotline works, Crypto. She-Hulk's ordering 5 more shade trees to plant tomorrow. Thanks, Hulk. Appreciate all the time on your show. Also, I got the hotline set up because, you know what? Stuff's getting bad. And, like, I'm getting concerned about the world, about what's going on in crypto, what you guys are thinking, who's getting scared, who's getting scared. So now I have a little phone thing here. You call up if you're freaking out over some dumb shit. Call me. We can not now. The phone line's closed. The Hulk hotline's closed, but you can call me. We'll figure some stuff out. I don't have all the answers, but the world's starting to get like this. Black swan's coming. Okay. And the hotline here is to help for you to express any concerns to me. Maybe to help me be aware of something I'm not aware of. And for also just to have some fun, you know? So other than that, that's a big day. The world is going to shit. It says MKP. It is. So I got the phone line here to help communicate better. And this will help if people have some concerns, then they can air them so we can all hear. It's a group project. Crypto Hulk is a group. Okay, it's not. I mean, I'm Crypto Hulk, but Crypto Hulk is all of us trying to get through a very uncertain situation that could end up really screwed up. Okay, so that's why I've not done any. I don't do hype shit. I'm not telling you like buy and sell and do the dip and all that fucking dumb stuff. And I don't do that. Some people on other shows will make more than us. Okay, fine. I'm not in a who's going to make more competition. I'm in a who's not going to lose a fucking thing competition. That's what I'm into. I'm not into losing nothing at all. I don't care how much other people make. I'm just not trying to lose. If I can walk away with this with 50 million or something, cool, man. I'm happy. I'm not trying to chance nothing at all. And I'm not gonna teach this. I'm not gonna go studying this kind of investment. I'm not doing that shit. I'm showing you the easiest fucking way is you buy the stuff, hardware wallet, Faraday bag, and just fucking wait for further instructions. It's that easy. It's not difficult. We got the New Jersey little old lady who's watching the show, doesn't have much, and she's gonna come up and hopefully make 10, 20 million bucks or some shit like that, right? You got Gene Rainbow. Thanks for being you. Gene, appreciate the donation of the channel, and your comments and your support to other members of the show. I'm going to wrap that one up. I got to go look on for tomorrow morning's show if I can put together one. That's what I'll be doing after this. And I guess that's it. Thanks for showing up, and I'll see you in the next program.